Okay, so I've decided I'm going camping in my Tesla for a whole week, but I don't own a single thing I need to make this happen. So I'm gonna start this little mini series, essentially like a Tesla camping vlogging thing, uh, Tesla camping prep series. I need to make sure I have everything I need to go camping in my Tesla. I'm gonna be going as far north as possible in Wisconsin, basically on the border between Wisconsin and Canada. No charging stations, no nothing, and I got to make it work. I told my wife it was going to work, so we have to make it work. I need a writing thing. Hold on. Let's see. That should work, right? Oh. Yeah, that'll be fine, right? Anyway, I have a list of things that I need to make this work. I'm going to need some sort of sleeping setup. So like I want a mattress. One of those mattresses that like goes in the back of Teslas. So I'm gonna put bed. Gonna need a tent of sorts, portable power, and I feel like this one is actually a very important one. Portable power is gonna be important. Uh, Lighting because it gets dark at night. Storage, cooling, slash food, and then random. Because I don't know what all I'm going to need for this. So hopefully this list gets bigger and I end up getting everything that I need. And then actually, you know what? Lighting is actually done. I lied. I do have stuff. Hold on. I have these things. So this is a battery powered tire pressure thing. You take this out, turns on. It has a light at the top and it does air pressure. How high can it go? Oh yeah, it'll be enough. Cool. And then I also have this, which is going to be my backup battery. I actually made a video on this a while back. I'll link it somewhere here that you can watch. But yeah, this thing is a heckin' chonker of a battery. Has USB-C, USB-A ports, and it's essentially a lantern. And the cool thing about this is we have two of these. So I think lighting we're good. We don't need lighting. But we do need a bed. So this is basically what I'm looking at right here. I want a bed that I can set inside of the vehicle so that can be our main sleeping area. They don't look too comfy, but honestly, I feel like something like this would be better than having nothing. And I've slept on the floor. I've slept on air mattresses before. This has got to be more comfortable than that, right? Now, as far as the tent, I was thinking of going for a normal tent, but I'm thinking something like this might actually be what is that? Hold on. What is this? That is ugly. Ew. So I'm thinking of something like this where you can see the Tesla is going to basically back into the tent. And because we don't have any exhaust fumes to worry about, we can just keep the trunk open and that's where we're going to sleep. And then the main tent itself, the 10-foot by 9-foot area, can be just like a living room slash like indoor space. It's not crazy expensive, but I've been looking around. I've been doing research to see if there's a better option out there. For now, I think I like this one. Portable power is a weird one because no solution that I've been able to find is actually going to be able to handle the Tesla's charging capabilities. So the best that I've been able to find is this right here. It's $1,300. I know this says $1,458, but I have a coupon on one of these that lowers it by an extra, coupon that lowers it by $200. So it's around $1,300 after taxes. But a 600-watt portable solar panel and the solar power generator altogether are only going to give me like 2-3% of charge. And from the research that I've been doing, the Tesla takes up 20% of battery overnight when you're doing the camping mode, which is what we're going to try to use. So I'm not going to spend $1,300 if it's not going to be worth it. So I'm trying to think of other options for power because, again, in the middle of nowhere, up north in Wisconsin, surrounded by trees, not a lot of sunlight, and no charging stations. Yes, I do have a gas vehicle, but I don't want to use the gas vehicle. I want to use the Tesla because I don't have a gas vehicle channel. I have a Tesla channel. Storage, pretty simple. We already have luggage bags and stuff, so I'm not super worried about storage. Honestly, I could probably say storage is done as well. Cooling and food. I'll show you guys what I was looking at. So we had two options for cooler. The first one goes in the frunk and takes up the entirety of the frunk space, but we could have just a regular cooler in there, not powered by battery or anything, so it doesn't take up any extra power, and we just keep drinks, salads, and stuff, food to be able to make once we get to the campground. So this was the first option that I had, but in doing research, I saw that we can also like have a trunk cooler that takes up a lot of battery, and man, that's kind of what I want. So like something like this that can fit in the secondary trunk, like the trunk below the trunk, and then have this be an actual refrigerator that keeps our stuff cold. I feel like that'd be cool. Expensive, but cool. Huh, get it? Cool. Oh, and I forgot another thing. Sun blocker? Question mark, because I don't... It's a sunshade? Is that what I'm looking for? Basically something like this that'll cover up... I already have a really nice windshield one, so I don't need that, but to cover up the windows just so that there's privacy for when we're sleeping inside of there. I've played around with the idea of having cardboard, and honestly, for, $70, if I can just put cardboard up there and it works, I'll just do that. It's not like I'm made out of money yet. So anyway, we have a month and a half before we do this trip, and I want to make sure that it's perfect or near perfect. I'm going to continue to do research and buy stuff here and there, review them, see if it's actually going to be worth it, and then put it in my camping arsenal for when we actually go camping for the week. I think what I'm going to play around in the next episode is either the bed or the cardboard cutouts for the windows. I'm not entirely sure which one of those I'm going to go with, but one of those for sure in the next video. And I'm going to try to make like a public wish list on Amazon. I'm not entirely sure how to do that, but if I figure it out, I'm going to leave it in the description down below so that you guys can add stuff that I might be forgetting. We have a random slot for a reason. I'm sure there's stuff I'm forgetting about that is essential for camping. So I'm hoping you guys can help me out with that part. If you guys have any cool recommendations or anything that you think I would benefit from in this camping experience, please let me know. Again, we have a month and a half. May 19th is when we're heading out. So I got to have all this figured out and ready to go by the 19th. I'm scared. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to erase this before it gets too bad and my wife sees it. Hold on. Oh yeah, it's like it wasn't even there. Oh man. There we go. Just needed some elbow grease. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.